Hello dear everyone. Today I would like to discuss with you very interesting topic, anatomy of material and spiritual self. So who I am? We know that a lot of people such as astrologists, esoterics, psychologists, spiritual people, they tell us we are not this material body, we are spiritual soul. Okay, let's discuss it in details. Actually, besides the material body and spiritual soul, there is also subtle body. Let's see. So the soul, it is us, the user of computer. The user of computer uses this gross body in order to stay in material world. And in order to operate in this material world, it uses its spirit, its subtle body. Let's see on this picture very a bit elaborately. So here we are. Here is a material body, and I'm living in my material body. Here is I am. Okay, and I have a mind stuff. I have a buddhi, which is intelligence, and here in the form of heart is a spiritual absolute truth. So let's see. The self and the absolute truth usually is about the same nature. They are spiritual. I am spiritual and absolute is spiritual. I have a gross body which consists of 5 gross elements such as fire, water, ether, air, and earth. This body I use in order to operate in material world with sense objects. Also, I use mind a lot, and I use buddhi, intelligence, not that much as mind actually, but my aim is to empower my buddhi in order to reconnect myself with a spiritual nature. Let's see how mind works. Mind usually is very capricious, and it only uses the 5 senses in order to enjoy himself. He doesn't care about future, he just enjoy here and now. And whatever will be enjoyable for him, he will use. And usually it is not very clever. He may use a lot of different stuff for his enjoyment, such as food, drinks, some visual objects, and some sensitive objects, and etc. etc. It is really not every time positive for ourselves as spiritual beings. Okay, and usually mind what it covers us with the qualities of material nature. When we are covered very very much with material qualities, it is hard for us to find a way to reconnect with our spiritual selves. So what we have to do, we have to minimize our mind stuff, our mind waves, and how we can do by control the mind. How do we control the mind? By empowering the intelligence. So what is intelligence? Intelligence is actually responsible for the strategic future plan, and intelligence usually discriminates what is good for us and what is bad for us. It thinks in terms of if it is beneficial for us or not, and it rejects something which is not good for our spiritual growth, and it accepts that which is good. Here on this picture we can see the function of mind to desire whatever is enjoyable, and the function of buddhi, of intelligence, to determinate and discriminate. So once again, in order to re-establish connection with our true selves and with absolute truth, we have to minimize our mind stuff by controlling our senses. And we have also to empower our buddhi. When this ladder is built correctly, we will see that a false ego, false self, will be minimized. But it doesn't mean that it is bad. No, not at all. Actually, it will give us the way to see the real truth. Real truth could be seen only by the eyes of spiritual intelligence. So, once again, yes, we are not this material body. We wear material body in order to stay in material world and enjoy material objects. However, we operate in this material world by 5 senses and by subtle body, which is mind, emotions, feeling, intelligence. But indeed, we are real spiritual souls, and the nature of us is equal to that one of absolute truth. And in order to be happy and to reconnect with the real selves and with absolute truth, we have to minimize our mind activity by controlling our senses and empower our intelligence. So, how do we empower our intelligence? By spiritual practice and by following moral and ethic rules. When ourselves will be enlightened with the spiritual knowledge, we will see the way how to reconnect to the absolute truth.